GOP civil wars, they may not be as much fun as watching Ozark, but man, they're a damn good time. And we have a lot of those for you today. We've been reporting on those here at the Takedown with Cliff Schechter for a while now. We had a little sort of tete-a-tete between Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene. Don't know whose Jewish lasers or husband's exposed genitalia won in that one. We have literally the entire Republican Party exposing everything about Madison Cawthorn. And when I say exposing, well, you should watch the Madison Cawthorn video because you're going to see a lot more of Madison Cawthorn than you ever wanted to see. But now we bring you the newest book on Trump, the newest Republican who did not live up to their duty, did not live up to their oath of office and tell us what the hell was going on when it was going on. And I'd be talking about Defense Secretary Mark Esper. You may remember him. He was the last of 47 or 26 or I don't know how many defense secretaries. They were like a revolving door in and out. He was fired at the end. Seemingly he refused to carry out some of Trump's orders. Well, he has a new book coming out on the 10th. First, I'd say don't buy the book. Don't reward these guys for not doing their duty and telling us at the time that the 25th Amendment should have been invoked, among other things, and that the president was trying to break the law. But we can share with you what we found out from the book. For example, you may remember after the George Floyd killing, the murder by police, the 9 minutes, I believe it was, of a knee on a neck, crushing a man's neck. There were protests around the country, and there were in Lafayette Park against Donald Trump. I think those are the ones where Donald Trump was so scared he had to be taken to the bunker because he's a manly man. He's a tough guy. Zelensky's out there in Ukraine literally saying, hey, he's like saying, take shots at me, huh? Say hello to my little friend. I mean, that's what he's out there doing. Trump is like hiding in a corner eating Kentucky Fried Chicken. But what Trump did ask Esper is, and this is a quote, he said, can't we just shoot them? You know, shoot them in the legs or something. Yeah, Donald Trump gave the illegal order to shoot American protesters peacefully protesting outside the White House. Esper, of course, not being completely mad, said no. It gets better. Here's from October 2019 when we killed Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the head of ISIS, evil, vicious man, and he had it coming to him. But what Stephen Miller, little balding, looking like he was 112 years old when he was 16, little guy wanted to do, the Santa Monica Goebbels, as I believe my friend Molly Jongfast calls him, he thought it'd be a good idea he had the national security team assemble, and in the situation when we thought it'd be a good idea to cut off Baghdadi's head, dip it in pig's blood. If you understand Islam, you would understand the utter offensiveness the animal of the pig and pig's blood is to Muslims, and parade it around to warn other terrorists. Mr. Esper, of course, said that would be a war crime. A, that would be a war crime. B, can you fathom the number of attacks that would have inspired against Americans all over the world? Just showing Muhammad's image led to the massacre of, what was it? Charlie Hebdo, the people that wrote for the newspaper in Paris. What radical Islamic groups would have done if we had done this to our soldiers, to our civilians? Stephen Miller, everybody. And finally, up there with, can we nuke hurricanes? Should I put an ultraviolet light up my arse to get rid of COVID? And other ingenious things said by Donald Trump. He asked Esper quietly, he said, when they were trying to stop the inflow of drugs from Mexico, which, by the way, we have caused so much of that instability with our guns and our laws in Mexico, but that's another story. He wanted to stop the inflow. He said, can't we just send missiles and blow up all the drug labs? I mean, they won't know we did it. We can tell them somebody else did it. Yes, Donald Trump thought we could shoot missiles at Mexico and no one would figure out that it was us. I mean, who knows? Maybe nobody would even know what was happening. Everybody's just watching TV and eating and chilling, you know. Why would they know a couple of missiles or acknowledge that a couple of missiles blew up buildings and killed all sorts of people and probably would end up killing civilians? And Donald Trump wanted to bomb Mexico and had to be stopped by Mark Esper. Donald Trump cannot be president again. And that has been one of today's editions of GOP Civil War. Please, folks, if you like this, if you like it, and comment and subscribe. We're growing this channel at a very fast rate. We're 2,000% over the last 2 weeks, and would love your help in growing it further.